Whoa. Sorry, you guys. I'm not actually staying on. I'm just trying out this new camera. It does look better. I'm still trying to figure everything out though. Um, hey, patience. So I got the new camera. It came with this little light, but girl, I am struggling to figure out like where to put this light because it keeps falling. It's not very secure in this little location where it's at, and I might like it's bright. It's a bright ass fucking light. Um, I might be able to put it in this and clip it on. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Come on, Vivian, you're smart. You can figure it out. Ha! I got it. I got it. I got it. It didn't take me that long to figure it out. Okay. The camera does look better, right? I know I look a little rough, but the camera looks better, and that was the goal. The goal was for the camera to look better, and that we did. Okay. I hope everyone's had a good day. I have had a good day. I am on my period though, so I still need to like take a shower and get ready for the evening, but I wanted to check the camera before I actually came on to talk to you guys. It does look good, right? Much better than the camera that was installed with the actual laptop. Now let's see what happens. And I have a little slider that I can close um, to turn off the camera, like if I don't want to be seen. But I don't mind you guys seeing what I look like. I know some people don't really want their face shown, but I don't really care. So it says that the light is supposed to sit on like that on the back, but it definitely does not hold. Like it doesn't stay. Hey Brittany, it does not stay at all. I'm not going to stay on right now, you guys. I'm going to head off in just a minute and then I'll come back like after I shower. I feel gross. I've been up and out all day long. Um Working, and then I exercised. I went to the mall with my daughter and took my dog outside so that I could like throw the ball to him. That's what he loves throwing the ball. That's like his favorite thing to do. I was concerned. So, did you guys see that? Maybe I'll stay on and chat with you for a little bit. Did you guys see that that those text messages that Gypsy sent to, I guess, Amanda? She was the one who actually like removed the sticker off of Aurora's face. Gypsy was not very happy about that, and I think I saved it. I think I saved it to my phone just because I thought it was like ridiculous. I did save it. Okay. So she says, "Hello, Amanda. I'm sure you can imagine why I am reaching out. I hope you now understand from the reaction of the majority of the public that what you did is wrong, because even if there are some that don't agree with me, my lifestyle, or just generally don't like me, that putting an innocent child at risk is just not acceptable. Everyone from small creators to big disagree with what you did, and I take comfort in knowing that it's not her actual face. I can clearly tell that you used AI to create a face to put on her head. However, I know what you are trying to do, and I don't appreciate it. And in some states, there are laws. Hold on. In some states, there are laws that I could press charges against you, but I won't. I'm sure the public backlash is more than enough to show you that you don't bring children into the mix of drama. As a mother who loves her child, I think anyone would agree, shame on you. Do better as a human being. And Amanda just laughed back because, like, who's Gypsy to say do better as a human being when she's a killer? Like, what? And then Amanda writes back and says, Jip, no one is out here trying to harm baby Aurora. She's actually cute. TBH, no charges can be made against anyone because the pic was posted publicly. The other pics I have no control over. I mean, the world wouldn't dislike you if you would just own up to your wrongdoings. I mean, all the interrogations, the pictures, the reports. I mean, we, the people, see right through you. Plus, when something is a proven fact, you like to do damage control to make it look like it's BS. Follow Ken's advice and stop with the drama. Oh, I see your show doesn't have good ratings. By the way, I never said you were a bad mom, but the baby does look like your mother. I wish you luck in the near future because Lord knows what it has in store for you. I pray for you, but most importantly, I pray for baby Aurora. She will never, hold on. She will know the truth one day. I have never been a fan of yours either. I knew from day one you weren't abused, but the truth will come out and has. And remember, the truth will set you free. And then she goes on to say, Gypsy, she writes, this is my issue. And what does the case have anything to do with removing the emoji? Nothing. You're trying to deflect your actions by using my past. That is called gaslighting. My past is in the rear view, but I don't understand. But what I don't understand is who are you to say that this is justified? It's sad, and everyone agrees that it was not your place to try to put her image out there. And correction, the image was posted publicly with an emoji. So don't use with the emoji, so don't use it. It was posted publicly because you altered it. I stay on the topic at hand and don't stray from the issue. You clearly have a negative attitude towards me, which is fine. Regardless, you attempted to exploit someone else's child, and the whole world sees it that way. And I'm going to tag you in every video that people speak out about it. Gypsy, the girl writes, this is Amanda. She writes, Gypsy, honey, anything you post on the web, the public sees. You want attention. This is what you thrive on. I'm not gaslighting anyone, so you can't manipulate me like you do others. Your past is the reason you're in the public eye, or did you forget? No one is out to harm baby Aurora. We just state facts when it comes to you. And you can tag me in anything you want, sweet you want, sweet girl, because you know why, our big girl panties. So it doesn't, hold on, let me try to read that again. It says, and you can tag me in anything you want, sweet girl, because you know why, our big girl panties, so it doesn't hurt me. Everyone has an opinion. They're like assholes. You're not trying to be a better person either. You do a whole lot of lying and mind games. Even if you want the truth, again, I know what you did. I erased the heart on Aurora's face. No Photoshop. I mean, she's beautiful. If it wasn't her, why would you be trying so hard to shut it down? What you should have done was say, well, she's out there and everyone says she's adorable, and take that as a compliment and move on. See, when you try so hard to shut people up, they know you're lying. You need a counselor or a good therapist. I mean, I wish you well in the near future. That was it. She literally can't help herself to clap back. Like, she cannot help herself. It is wild. Oh, and then I found this video of her talking about some of the inmates that she was in prison with. Like, she has any room to judge other prisoners? Like, girl, you were in there with them because you unalived your mother. She went to and what really kind of creeped me out was that she was talking about this lady. And here is the short clips from the I only met her maybe once. And this lady actually unalived, hey shorty, and this lady actually unalived like her husband and her children, like whatever. And she said that this lady creeped her out. She was one of those girls that was in like the mean girl clique. She was best friends with a woman that I personally did not get along with and had problems with. So she ran with that clique. The clique that kind of like always feels like they're better than everybody else. And, yeah. You know, they're hot shit because they're... Everything she says is projection. So the fact that, like, I know I'm no one to talk, but I am allowed to have my opinion about the women that I did time with. And she legit is the creepiest woman that I have ever met. She literally is that dead behind the eyes. She her son, her husband, and attempted to her daughter. Her oldest daughter is her co-conspirator on the crime. And so anyway, my experience with her is this is one of those women that prison is truly built for. She and her family, for no reason, just simply because she was tired of being a wife and a mother. There was no abuse. There was no reason. That sounds like somebody that we know. Who literally unalived her mother for no good reason other than she was tired of taking care of her mother, right? Because that's what happened. Like, that's literally what happened. Yes, we all know. It even looks much better whenever I back away. Hold on. Yeah, I think it looks much better whenever I back away, when I'm like not so close. The camera looks good. Thank you. She basically unalived her mother because she didn't want to take care of her anymore. No, I think I was laughing. Hold on, I'll rewind it. Her daughter, her oldest daughter is her co-conspirator on the crime. And so anyway, my experience with her is this is one of those women that prison I'm trying not to get the light in it. She and her family, for no reason, just simply because she was tired of being a wife and a mother. There was no abuse. There was no reason other than she just felt like it. So, yeah, prison is truly built for people like her. Usually I have a heart for anyone's story. She is not one of them. So I can literally attest to the fact that she's super creepy. She has no remorse. She doesn't take accountability. And in prison, her behavior is still very creepy. She doesn't talk very much, and she just literally has no soul. So, who is she describing right there? Gosh, that sounds very familiar, doesn't it? Sounds awfully familiar. So I thought that was interesting to see those messages. And I'm like, I don't have, like, everybody has an opinion. You can have an opinion on whoever you want. The issue is not that she has an opinion on women that she was incarcerated with, because, like, have your opinion. The problem is that everything that she is saying are exact words that we've all said about her. Like, we've all said these things about her because of her lack of accountability, her lack of remorse. This lady, I mean, look at her face. See that smug ass look on her face? That's literally what Gypsy looks like whenever she gets on camera and talks about her mom. She's smug as fuck because she doesn't have any remorse about it. Like, she doesn't care. She's proud of herself for getting away with murder, which is wild. Like, I understand for a narcissist, it is like, I can understand for a narcissist, it's like a big deal. You know, that the fact that she got away with murder, it's a big deal because not many people do, and she has. So you know that that has inflated her ego quite tremendously because she was able to pretty much get away with it. And everybody thinks that Gypsy's creepy. Everybody thinks that she's like a wannabe and like all is always trying to mold and be a chameleon and like fit in with other people. Yeah, and they justified it. I don't think that her dad really wanted to justify it. I think that her dad really wanted to see her get help, but Christy saw the dollar signs and was like, "I'm sorry, my hair was just like, look at it. It's like all frizzy." I think Christy talked him into it because of the money. I don't think that he wanted to have anything to do with it. I think I think he knew what was going on because if you think back, hey Buffy, I'm just now barely getting on. I'm not going to stay on for very long. I just wanted to come on and like check out the new camera. Um I think that he knew all of the issues that was going on with her, even if Dee Dee and Rod did not talk a lot, I do feel like Dee Dee was honest with him about the issues that Gypsy was having, especially the mental health issues that she was having. um the micro deletion 1Q211, it is serious. Like it has serious mental health issues and side effects. Like it's no joke. There are a lot of things that we see her dealing with now that are directly linked to the chromosome disorder, and it's like you can't hide that. You can't. It's linked to it, and somebody else is gonna get hurt. Somebody else is going to get hurt. If it's not Aurora, and I pray it's not, but somebody else is gonna get hurt because she's dangerous. And I think that her mother knew that she was dangerous, and I think that that's why her mother kept her away from the public or heavily monitored her activity whenever she was around other people. I think she was afraid that her daughter was going to hurt someone else and wanted to do everything to not only protect her, but to protect her daughter as well and the other people as well. It just, to me, it just seems crazy that, like, here she is talking about this one woman who unalived her family. And it was almost like she was highlighting it, like it was a thought of hers. Like it's a pre plan that she's trying to conceive of later on. I don't know, just speculation. I'm just saying. There's, yeah, she's been plotting since she's been incarcerated. And she is a planner. She does like for things to happen quickly, but you can tell that if it's a good plan, she'll hold on to the thought and the manifestation of it for years at a time. I mean, you think about, she started talking to Nicholas Godejohn in 2012, and they didn't unalive her mom until 2015, but she was already pre-planning the murder in 2011 when she had tried to unalive her mother twice. So this was a 4-year long process of her wanting her mom dead, right? So if she's able to hold on to that thought and that resentment and whatever for 4 years, who's to say that she couldn't plot something else for even longer? Like an even longer plot. You know how long, hey Coy, you know how long she planned to, manipulate Ryan into getting him to marry her so that she could get out of prison. That was another 2-year process of manipulating him, gaslighting him, love bombing him for 2 years, or maybe 1 year before they got married. And then she was in prison for another 2 years before she got out. Like, that was a plan that she put into place. Like, she doesn't have any problem taking time to manifest these, well thought out plans that she has. And I feel like the reason why she wanted to get back with Ken was because Ken broke up with her. And how dare you break up with me? How dare you break up with me? You don't break up with me. I break up with you. So I think that her getting pregnant was revenge. Like, you think you're going to break up with me? No, you're not. No, you're not. Now I'm going to have your kid. Yep. Now I'm going to have a child with you, and you're going to have to endure me regardless. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a break from it too. I was dreaming about her as well. It's been like all consuming my brain, but I do feel like that was the reason why she wanted him back, to basically like plot to her revenge on him. Whether the revenge was getting pregnant, or the revenge was like keeping him tied to her forever through this child, she wanted revenge on him because, again, how dare you break up with me? Nobody breaks up with me. I'm the one who's breaking up with everyone. And we see that in the way that she treats Ryan now, because Ryan quit talking to her. She's mad and getting revenge on him through all these articles saying that she doesn't enjoy having sex with him, and this, that, and the other. And to be quite honest, it's like, why would you even talk about that to other people? I can see you talking about your sex problems or your sex life with like your best girlfriend. I don't think it's appropriate to talk to your mother about that, or your stepmother about that, or your father about that. Like, I don't think that that's appropriate. Um, but I do think it's appropriate for her to talk to like Bree, if her and Bree are friends. Thank you. It's the new camera. It's the new camera. I do think that it's appropriate for her to talk to like Bree about it. I do think it's appropriate for her to even talk to whoever else is her friend. I don't even know if this girl has like real friends, but I do think, or her sister. I do think it's appropriate to talk to those people about things that are going on like in your sex life. But some random person writing an article for People, like, what the fuck? That's like, why would you do that? It's not any of their business. And so she was saying that the question was asked about whether or not she had, um, what did she say? She said that they were talking about the book. They were talking about the book. And when they were talking about the book, she said that the lady asked her about she said that the lady asked her about her SA trauma, and if she had overcome this trauma. And and my question is why does why did she feel like she needed to bring up like her sex life because of this trauma? You know what I'm saying? I understand the thought process behind it, but like you don't need to tell these people about your sexual history. Like it's not their business. You could have just said, "I'm not comfortable disclosing that information. Let's move on to another topic." Like keep some things private, you know? Even if you it's just inappropriate. It's just inappropriate. Like, I'm not going to get on here and start talking about my wild sex life with you. It's fucking inappropriate. I do too. I do too. It's hard for me to say that I hate her. I've been trying to I've been trying to understand that there's a difference between um hating her as a person, as an individual, and hating what she has done, how she manipulates people, how she lies to people, how she gets away with everything, all of those things. Like, I've been trying to mentally separate those two because I don't think it's right for me to say I hate another human being because we are all connected in a way. So if I say I hate her, then I'm basically saying that I hate myself because we are all connected, you know? And I know that sounds weird, but that's just like the way that my mind works. I'm not telling you what to do, I just can't. So I've been trying to separate the idea that it's not her that I hate. It's her attitude, it's her behavior, it's her lack of remorse. It's all of these actions it's all of these actions that I disapprove of and disagree with and dislike and would like to see change. Okay? Like I'm really trying not to use the word hate. But I think that that's the best way to describe it. You know, it's not necessarily her, it's everything that she stands for. It's everything that she's done. It's all the people that she's hurt and having empathy for those people because those people mattered, you know? Nicholas mattered, and she threw him under the bus. And Dee Dee's life mattered. After years and years and years of taking care of her sick child, what did her child do to her? She repaid her with death. And that's terrible. Like, nobody deserves that. I don't care how bad of a person you are, like, nobody deserves that. And then because Nicholas's mother, you know, ended up unaliving herself, like, there were a lot of people affected by this. It was not only Gypsy and Nicholas, there were a lot of people affected. She still hasn't spoken to like her mom's side of the family about what she's done. The only person that she's spoken to is the one that sticks up for her, that came to the baby shower and has done her tattoos. She hasn't talked to anyone else in the family, and that says a lot. Because, like, how can you not go and communicate with the family of the victim? Like, the family of the victim, that's your family too. You've just completely cut yourself off from them because you cannot show any sort of remorse and apology and accept that you did something wrong. Like, she did something wrong. It is. I've watched him a couple of times, Christine, and I really like him because he's just real. He's so real. He just tells it like it is. I don't know if he smokes cigars when he's like doing his videos or whatever, but He's got a really down to earth type of vibe, and he's like, he really gets into it. Exactly. Hey, Christine, that's what I'm saying. Like, her mother did everything for her. Priscilla, you're right. She did want to hurt Ryan and she wanted to blame it on somebody else. But it wasn't just that she wanted to hurt Ryan, it was that she wanted to show everyone on the internet that Ryan still wants her after everything that she's done to him. That was a trophy for her. That was a big clap round of applause for her as a narcissist. Like, see, after everything I've done for him, everything I've done to him, this man still wants me. This man still wants me, and I'm turning him down, and I'm turning him down, and I'm turning him down, and he still wants me. I'm so desirable, that type of shit. That's what that was about. It was a celebration for her to put it online. And also, she did want to hurt him. But I think it was more or less about the fact that she wanted everyone to see, look, I've treated him like shit and he still can't get over me. That's because I'm that bitch, like whatever it goes on in her fucking sociopathic mind. I did, Amelia. I'm going to go and I'm going to get in the shower and I'm going to clean up. And I'm going to get in my pajamas and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to be on YouTube and on TikTok, but I need to get in the shower. And I'm almost 100% positive that you guys don't just like want to be waiting. So I'll probably be back at like 9:30. Give me enough time to get in the shower and like get myself cleaned up. If y'all don't have anything else to do, we can hang out together at 9:30 when I get back. Okay? But I am really glad that I got the camera up and running and it works. Yay! It does look a lot better, doesn't it? Let me see how bright the light gets. That's like a different setting. Hold on. I think that shows the best at night, but look how bright that shit gets. I'm like blinded by the light. That's bright, dude. I'd be going blind. Like, can you even see me? Because I can't see you. I can't see you. Ah! I think that's better. It looks better, right? It looks way better. Put my shades on. It looks way better than that last camera or the computer camera. I wouldn't need this light if I went live like during the day. But I'm usually at work. Okay, I will be back in just a little bit. You guys hang tight. I will see you in just a little while.